obviously disappointed. Didn't play well at all. Didn't play well enough to win the game. Give credit to Tulsa. Give credit to Coach Montgomery, his players. They came ready to play. We didn't come ready to play, and that's on me. And talk about it all the time, but week in and week out, you've got to be ready to play your A game every Saturday. You just see it too many times in college football when you're not ready to play. Anybody can beat you, and I know this is a good football team. I know their record didn't say it, but I know they're a better football team than their record. You've got to be prepared to go. No, I mean, you look at it at a point, it's 10-0, and you got an opportunity to go make it 17-0, and you're getting ready to get the ball to start the second half, and then you get a turnover that results in points. It's 10-7. Then you go out there in the second half, you get cross midfield, stall out, punt to them. They get in position to tie it up, and then they take the lead again with another turnover. And that was, I think, one turnover went for a touchdown, another one got returned to the 1, and another one got returned inside the 15, and then there was a personal foul that hit him late out of bounds, and it got pushed inside the 10 or maybe even the 5.
Speaking on the flags, I noticed there was a couple times in the game where, again, you guys, I don't want to say giving them the yardage, but you guys were just making some mental mistakes, or the players were making some mental mistakes with flags. Is that something that you've been trying to work on with the team?
No. One interception is a ball that gets tipped and batted up. May have tried. I have to see it on tape. May have tried to force it, but thought he had it. It was a tight throw. The other one, we just weren't accurate enough. It was the great read. It was the right read. The receiver had won the route. We didn't throw him a great ball, and it got tipped up and picked off.
And you were talking. I'm sorry. And you were talking about how the game was pretty close. It was 10-0 at one point, and then that first turnover came with the interception. Do you feel like that was kind of a turning point in the game?
Yeah, I mean, when you go into half, 10-7, it was. I mean, I told him, I was like, it's interesting now. I mean, you have an opportunity to take the game from them. You let them back in. They're excited in their locker room. They're feeling life. It's going to be the team that plays well, takes care of the ball, and tackles in the second half. And we didn't do a good job of taking care of the football, and we didn't do a good job of tackling in the second half.
Major, it's kind of weird. I mean, a couple, like you said, those 2 interceptions deflected off. They get big returns. The ball that they caught near the line of scrimmage, Garrett, looked like he was in position. Was it just
which one? I'm sorry.
The one where the big 70-yarder where he broke the tackle. Just plays like that. You seemed like you were that close at times to either getting out of a deflected pass or getting a tackle for only 5 instead of 7.
I mean, the same thing happened for us last week. We threw one to De'Eric, he got hit, he bounced off of it, and he ran it in and scored. And the same thing happened, against us this week, and we've got to tackle better. Play was recognized, it was good, smart play. We have to tackle. I mean, it should be a 1-yard gain, max.
Did you, at that point, did you give any consideration to putting the other Kyle in, or was that?
No, because it wasn't decision making. I mean, it wasn't decision making that was causing those. It was errant throws, and there was other throws that were good throws at that point in time. I didn't feel like that was something that needed to be done at that point in time.
I know the season is up and down all season, but I would say that coming up, probably your toughest, not opponent, but coming in, it's going to be a short week, and you guys just came off of this loss. What's your message to the team, and how do you plan to try to prepare for Memphis?
Well, my message to them was simple. We got 2 teams that are playing on Thursday. When we hit the ground, it needs to be over with. It needs to be out of your mind. We've got to get ready for Thursday night. This hurts because we played awful. But you've got to get that out of your mind. You've got to get ready for Thursday night. You've got 2 teams that are playing, and their side of the conference, both of them have 1 conference loss, and whoever comes out of that game with a win is, in the driver's seat.
They got a lot of their, in terms of rushing yardage, after having that big 20-play drive that they had. It's a matter of, when you look at your defense doesn't normally give up 45 points, just being out on the field a lot, short fields, that kind of stuff. How would you rate some of the fires that they were in and how they responded?
There were some times where they stepped up and played great defense. In the second half, that's where you've got to play your best, and we played our best last week. We didn't play our best defense this week in the second half. And but you have to. It's a team game. It's a team game, and you're not going to point fingers because defensive players are going to know that they should have made tackles and made plays that were there. But there's a flow and there's a complementary part of this game where you have to have some points and some momentum. And offensively, we didn't provide that for the team.
Ed came back late, but was there something that happened? No.
Mm.
He just missed. I think he missed it was a series or two.
No.
What about anything on Ellis that you know yet?
I don't. I think it's the same injury you had prior to. I don't know though.
As far as, obviously, no loss is good, but do you feel like this can be a turning point for the team? Like the loss, like at the end of the season, you'd say that maybe this loss, this stunning loss against a team that came in 1-5, might be the turning point for your team this year?
It's too early to tell. You got to see how we respond before I can tell you if it's a turning point one way or the other. It's just about responding and preparing, and we've got to prepare better as a staff and put our guys in better positions, special teams, defensively, offensively, and then you know, as a player, I've been there. This is not a coach blaming it on players, but you got to go execute too. You know, you got to go execute too, and so it's on all of us. It's on all of us. It's on every single coach, myself included. It's on players. We didn't prepare well or well enough, and we didn't play well.